Hey guys, it's Cerulean and Jake bringing to you another episode of Pikmin 2. Today we are going down into the Glutton's kitchen. Okay. I saw that purple Pikmin kind of glitch out there. Anyway, Glutton's kitchen. This is a interesting little cave. So it is relatively dark, but because of the theme of the level, it's actually it's relatively easy to see far ahead, so that's nice. Something you will quickly recognize about Glutton's kitchen, which should come as no surprise, via the name of the level. Come on, just... Oh, okay. It switched to the wrong type of Pikmin. Via the name of the level, it shouldn't come as a surprise that a lot of the treasures, if not all of them, I don't remember. Okay, a lot of them, not all of them. A lot of the treasures are based on food. So that's a fun little theme that we will very quickly be seeing. But first we gotta pick up a crown. I don't know, how do you guys pronounce that? Technically with the way that it is spelled, it should probably be pronounced crayon. But I have always pronounced it, like, since I was a kid, the same way I pronounce the word that, like, the special hat that kings wear, crowns, like, it's, the sound is, there's a very minute difference. It's basically indistinguishable. It's crown and crown. Maybe it's not different, I don't know. But that's how I pronounce it. Most people get what I'm talking about when I say it, though I don't really say that word very often. But yeah, is there anybody out there that says crayon? Because I think it would be the proper way to say it. I just never hear anybody. Unimportant topic. Going on to the next sub-level, we got some shear grubs here, and we can immediately see some old, you know, I would call them friends, but I wasn't a huge fan of them then. I'm not a huge fan of them now. Got some old acquaintances with the bread bugs. These are... They won't try to eat your Pikmin. What they will try to do is drag corpses and treasures back to their home. So what you gotta do, is out-muscle them, is a way to put it. So right there, only one Pikmin can fit on a shear grub, and I put a white Pikmin on it, so it didn't work. I wasn't able to out-muscle him. But if I take a purple Pikmin and try to carry it back, I'm able to out-muscle him and bring him back to base. Now this guy actually, he has a treasure, which more than one Pikmin can go on, so we're just gonna out-strength him here, like this. And drag him back. So he's gonna knock his head, and we're gonna take a purple Pikmin who will home in and finish him off. Now, when you bring back a treasure with a bread bug, he will get a minute to start running off without you. So you want to kind of... I know I didn't give you much of a chance to look at it, but you want to kind of move along. Because you don't want him to run away too far. So let's see. I need to find something for you to pick up. Right now, he's stuck trying to get to the other... Get to his brethren so he can bring him back home as trophies, I guess. So we got a nice new corpse for you, if you would like it. Okay, no. So what's happening here is that he wants this, and then eventually he'll de-aggro off of it and start walking away. And then the timer will expire to where he can start looking for the nearest thing again. And the nearest thing is this again. So he keeps re-aggroing onto it. It's really funny. So I guess we're just gonna... Actually, interestingly enough, we can actually tell if this guy has any treasures in him because we can go near the hole that he is associated with, and our treasure gauge isn't pinging. So honestly, he can just live. We are more interested in getting all the treasure and leaving than we are killing all the bread bugs. Which I did see where the last... I think it's the last treasure. I'm just trying to look out for sheer grubs. We got the last treasure here. Oh, I can't reach it. Hold on, hold on. I need a little bit of a boost. I don't think I've ever had it spawn here. Or if I did, I don't remember having to go on the track to get it. So let's go ahead and toss our yellows up there. Already coming in handy. I think similar to the rule I mentioned with white Pikmin, that you will never need to bring white Pikmin unless there is a poison hazard. I think for height purposes, you will never need to bring a yellow Pikmin unless there is an electrical hazard. I think they were pretty good with the design in that aspect. An imperative cookie. Interesting. Honestly, that cookie looks a little dry to me. I'm not sure that I would really want to eat that. I usually like more doughy and moist type of cookies. I know that word is a trigger for some people, but I'm not trying to, like, you know, smack my lips when I do it. Just it's gooey, the type of cookie that I like to eat. That's, you know, the ones, like, they're not fully, like, all the way cooked through. They're not super crisp. I don't like the super crispy cookies. That one looked very, very crispy, and I probably would not like it. So I don't think we've seen these enemies yet because we're only just now dealing with electrical hazards. But these guys can only be damaged when they are on their back and revealing their sensitive bellies. Can you go around, please? Damn, I just saw a red bug steal a treasure. They also... Something else of note about these guys is that on their own, they are completely harmless. What they do is they need to find a buddy. And if they can find a partner, they can link up and create a line of electricity from one to the other. So I believe they're based on... There's like a certain type of beetle. I don't know what they're called, but basically, like, when they're breeding, they, like, meld their bodies together or something like that. I think that's what they're based on. But you can see it in the background there. Those guys, they found a partner, so they were able to make a line of electricity. So if you're not watching out, if you're not being careful, they could be dangerous. So this bread bug is going to come after this guy. So he may or may not have a treasure. But I do want to go ahead and kill him so he's not bothering us the rest of the way through. This guy... Oh. Maybe that was this guy. Huh. I thought there were 3 and this guy was still just stuck here looking at the bug. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. This is another old acquaintance from the previous game. We kind of just want to bait him into blowing at us and then go under him. And then after that, just keep on him until he's dead. Now that all of that is out of the way, you do want to make sure that all electrical hazards that could present a problem as you are carrying things back are taken care of. I cannot stress enough how dangerous electrical hazards are, and that you need to be taking care of them. You need to be on top of it. Because I know sometimes they're assholes, and they like to drop electro beetles on top of you. Yeah, they're gonna go through here. Sometimes they like to drop a pair of electro beetles on top of you while you are picking up a treasure. So, like, you always got to be on the lookout. And I'm not sure that there's anything over there other than eggs. So I don't think we... Yeah, we don't even need to go over there. We could go over there. It's been so long since I recorded, I don't know what all I've talked about. We could go over there hunting for sprays, because if you break open an egg, there's, like, not a horrible chance that a spray could come out of it instead of nectar. And it's a really easy way to just farm sprays without having to sit there and waste a day getting berries. But it's not a really big deal. Yep, just like that. I don't know. I'm a prophet, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and there's the spray. I'm on a roll here. So, something I haven't explained, I'm almost certain. Something you can do with these sprays that just pop out is you can position... Oh, I haven't found one of these yet, because I'm getting a cutscene of it. Yes. It's one full dose. You don't have to get the berries. You don't have to get 10 of them. It's just a full dose of ultra spicy spray. What you can do is you can take one of your captains. You can position them in front of the spray. You take your other captain and you shove your partner into the spray so that he will drink it, and then you run up and drink it as well. You'll notice that we were at 6 spicy sprays, now we are at 8. That is because if a captain drinks a spray, then you get a dose of it. Since 2 captains drank a spray, we got 2 doses. It is a glitch, it is a bug, or whatever you want to call it. It's a nice little exploit that I like to take advantage of to reduce the amount of time I need to spend farming sprays. Because the ultra spicy sprays, they are super handy. They're not completely necessary to beating the game. In fact, they're not necessary at all. But they are very nice, and I believe we need to start paying attention, because there he is. We have a bull bear on this sub-level, and if you remember from the previous game, bull bears were pretty dangerous. Well, now they are much, much worse, and I will explain why here in a minute. As we take care of him, he's awake. He's not nocturnal. Come on, I need to bait you over here. And I don't know what I'm getting caught up on. And we're gonna do that, and we're gonna also... Okay, that's the bitter spray. It turns your foe to stone, so you have time to wail on him. It also improves their defense, so it takes a minute to kill them. Switch to the damn purple Pikmin. Alright, whatever. Okay, way too many things happened there for me to be able to explain. So, I was having problems switching to the purple Pikmin because I was spamming A rather than holding it, and then I hit it one too many times and I switched past the purple Pikmin. So bull bears, they are not nocturnal. They will just roam around, which means you need to be ready for them. Also, as they roam around, if they happen to cross any dwarf bull bears, the dwarf bull bears will just begin following them. And the final thing you should know about bull bears is when you knock them out, you do need to cash in their corpse. Normally, I'm an advocate for just leaving corpses lying on the ground because they really don't give you... They don't give you enough money to be worth it. It's not worth the time it takes to bring them back. Especially when you can keep your full army with you. You gonna come back for your buddy? No? Okay, whatever. I'm shocked they didn't pick up this cup. It's right next to their home. Bull bears have a special property in which when they are knocked out, that's just it. They are knocked out. They don't die. They will slowly start to revive. And the only way you can stop them from reviving is cashing in their corpse. So, do that. Just trust me on it. I know you didn't get to see it because everything happened so quickly. But bull bears, they're bastards in this game, and you gotta get rid of them. The Invigorator. Alright, I can hear the noise that we are done here. So we'll just run in the next hole. I know we're going to be running into bull bears later on, so maybe that time I'll be able to show you their revival process. But at least you know the rules for bull bears now, so you're not going to be taken by surprise if you're watching this and then playing along with. Yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of if you lose any Pikmin to them. Just try not to lose your entire army. So right here, that plate is dangerous. So we're gonna get ready for it. I want purple Pikmin. Gonna go up to it and we're just gonna throw. Oh my god. You want to stun ever? Alright. Damn. So, the problem with this plate, and why I mentioned it was dangerous, obviously there's the armored cannon beetle in there. Have we come across these things? Okay, there's armored cannon beetles in them, and they shoot boulders, and boulders are an instant kill. Now, there is a little bit of protection that this plate offers, that sometimes when your Pikmin are pressed up right against it, they can't be hit by boulders. Also a problem, though, if you're trying to throw Pikmin while pressed up against it, they get caught up on the lip here, and they don't get a full throw, which is why purple Pikmin will not always successfully stun the cannon beetle. That's why it's dangerous, that's why it's annoying, but it's at least something you can deal with. We only lost a white Pikmin. I think the only Pikmin that are unacceptable losses are purple Pikmin. It is annoying to lose white Pikmin, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think there's anything over here, but I'm going to take out my aggression on you. Oh my god, just kill the man. Alright. So we do have more armored cannon beetles in these little divots here. So something you can do. Now, this is the slow way of doing things, the way I don't like to do them. But I do want to show it off as a strategy in case... Oops. In case you are the more slow-paced type player, I want to show off these strategies. What you can do is you can run in here with a captain. There will be one divot there's 3 divots in here. 1 divot that does not have an armored cannon beetle, and 2 that do. So we found the one that doesn't, and then this one does. What you can do is you can use the cannon beetle. You gotta somehow bait the bull bears into staying still, and you can bait the boulders into killing the bull bears. There you go. So we got those down. We'll go ahead and use this guy. General strategy, if you want to move quickly, is you just run in here with purple Pikmin, you stun them and kill them. Like, it's same strategy as dealing with every other enemy, pretty much. There is one more strategy that I can mention, and that is the distraction strategy. So what you can do is you can go right here, you can just stand here, and he will begin shooting boulders at you. But he's never actually gonna be able to hit you. So you just leave Louie there and just let him take aggro. You can go ahead and kill the other one. Okay, this has the same problem where sometimes you won't be able to throw your Pikmin properly. You can just leave him there and he will take the aggro. If you really want to, you can give him a couple Pikmin to try to, like, make sure he keeps aggro. And you can just try to pick this up. You can just pick it up and sneak it out. Go ahead and take out this bull bear just so he's not a problem. It actually would have been helpful if that egg that dropped had a nectar in it instead of a spray, but sprays are definitely useful too, and I will pick it up once we have a minute. Right now I need to take this back. And there's also that party cracker we saw that we need to go pick up. Now, when I was a kid, these things, they were already out of style. They were not used anymore, but at least I was old enough to know what they are. So it's one of those points of pride. Like, I have pride in something that absolutely does not matter, but even so, I have pride in it anyway. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, there's nothing really to be prideful. Ooh, hey, thank you, I wanted that. There's nothing to be prideful of the fact that I know of things that existed in the past and aren't used anymore. But I am anyway, and it seems to be a global feeling. Most people are this way, because you see people on the internet flexing all the time, like, most kids these days won't know what this is. It's like, I try not to be a dick about it, and rub it in people's faces, because again, it doesn't really matter. Oh, he finally got hit. All right. Don't shoot at me. I'm trying to do a thing. Because in the end, it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I feel the same pride that everybody else does. Glutton's Kitchen, sublevel 6. What do we got? Oh, okay. This is a sublevel that you want to get your shit in order quickly. You want to immediately gather up your Pikmin and then disband them so they separate into They separate into colors. You want to grab your yellows, doesn't matter how many, and just get after it. Because you have some treasures you need to pick up. Particularly, you can let those go by. The ones you want to pay attention to, you want to stop this big guy from getting any treasures. Because if you do not, he will be a pain in the ass. Oh, Olimar, I need you to get the other Pikmin. You want Olimar to have the other Pikmin so they don't try to get involved in everything. We got the Sweet Dreamer. Nice little pink donut. You don't want all the other Pikmin getting involved in anything because there's just so many electrical hazards around here. So having Olimar just hold on to the Pikmin is a pretty good idea. So we need to leave that corpse open to be grabbed. Unfortunately, I think the bread bug isn't interested. We're gonna get, or the big bread bug isn't interested, so we're gonna have to deal with this guy. Which is fine, he has a treasure, so let's go ahead and kill him. While we're at it, we can go ahead and kill another one of these beetles. There we go. Now that he's dead, the boss might try to pick up his corpse. It'd be really nice if you tried to pick up anything. You can go for this? Yes, thank you. All right, cool. So, same thing as last time. You just want to double the weight. Drag him back. He works exactly like the other bread bugs do. It's just he has more HP. You need to make him hit his head twice, and once he is down, then you're good to go. That's why you want to focus him, is because if you run out of things to drag back, he takes so many hits from purple Pikmin to kill. You just want to make sure to focus him down. He is the boss of the sub-level, the giant red bug. Now that we have defeated him, we can go ahead and pick up his little treasure here. Nice little eraser. And this one actually is pretty handy. Some of them, you know, they're nice. Some of them are, like, not a big deal. I believe in this game, I could be misremembering it, confusing it with a different Pikmin game, but I believe in this game, if you get hit by electricity, you will get stunned. Not only take damage, but you will get stunned. So this, the anti-electrifier, because it's made of rubber, we are now immune to electricity as the captains. So the reason this is so important is that if you accidentally ever get hit by anything electrical, we need to go ahead and make another corpse for this guy to pick up. If you ever accidentally get hit by anything electric, you don't want to get stunned. You want to maintain control of your army. That way they don't all just run into whatever hazard it is. And that item is helpful in doing that. Let's go ahead and cash this in. He will recoil, we knock him in the head, and he is done. Which means all of these should be revealed. I believe this is 10, and the other one is also 10. So we can get those taken back. I don't know what they're trying to pick up, but that's interesting. Got the meat of champions. Can't agree more. Ham is always a pretty good treat. I guess I shouldn't say that. Out of all the meats, I personally prefer beef. but him's pretty good. So now that we got all the treasures, we're going to go ahead and escape to the surface. Alright, we lost 6 Pikmin. That's a little rough. But it is alright. So we're going to go ahead and save. And we are done here. So we could go ahead and try to use up the rest of our time here, but we don't have much, so there's nothing we can realistically do. We're just going to go straight to the sunset. I'm going to skip through all of this because I actually have something I need to get to. So I'm trying to end the video here. What did we lose? You can't see them, but we did lose some yellows, and we lost a single white Pikmin. So that sucks, but we're all right. You can read that if you want. I think that's how I handled all the other emails, so it's fine. So we have gone to Perplexing Pool. We have set it up to be explored. And we have also completed Glutton's Kitchen. So in the next episode, we're actually not going back. We're going to go to the Awakening Wood. I'll see you then.